When you think about big SUVs, vehicles that really carry the weight of family road trips, towing duty, and just sheer presence on the road, the Chevrolet Suburban almost always makes the short list. The 2026 Suburban builds on that reputation without trying to reinvent the wheel. It's still massive, still practical, and still one of the most capable three-row SUVs you can buy, but now with sharper styling, better tech, and a few refinements that make living with all that size easier. Today on Ride Radar, we're going to take a full look at the Suburban, inside, outside, on the road, and see if it's worth its price tag. The size of this thing hits you immediately. It's over 226 inches long, riding on a wheelbase of more than 134 inches, and it stands around 75 inches tall. In simple terms, it's a giant. But Chevrolet's designers have worked to make sure that all this mass still looks stylish and modern. The front tent wears a wide grille that changes character depending on trim, with chrome detailing on the High Country and darker, sportier looks on the RST and Z71. Slim LED headlights stretch into the fenders with a signature daytime running light pattern that makes it unmistakable at night. Down low you will see fog lamps and, on off-road trims, skid plates and tow hooks that tell you it's not afraid to get dirty. From the side, the Suburban is long and sleek but not slab-sided. Strong character lines break up the sheet metal, and huge wheel options at 20 inches standard and up to 22 inches availably fill the arches nicely. Off-road models wear more aggressive rubber, while luxury trims lean into polished alloys and subtle chrome. Roof rails add utility, mirrors are big and often powered and heated, and the beltline rises just enough to make it look muscular without sacrificing visibility. At the back, the LED tail lamps are tall and vertical, a subtle spoiler helps airflow, and dual exhaust outlets add balance. Even here, little details like hidden aero shutters and noise-reducing mirror designs work behind the scenes to make the Suburban feel more refined than its size might suggest. Of course, design is only part of the story. The Suburban's real appeal is in the features and tech that make its size usable. Chevy offers a range of trims, starting with LS and LT, climbing through RST and Z71, and topping out with Premier and High Country. Each has its own character. The Z71 is more rugged with off-road suspension and skid plates, while the High Country leans heavily into premium finishes, chrome accents, and top-tier tech. Safety is a major part of the package. Automatic emergency braking, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and forward collision alerts are standard. Add adaptive cruise control, and in some versions, Chevy's Super Cruise hands-free driving system, and suddenly this giant SUV becomes a surprisingly stress-free highway cruiser. Surround view cameras and parking sensors help tame its size, while trailering features like trailer path guidance, built-in brake controllers, and extra cooling make towing far less intimidating. Step inside, and the Suburban's main selling point becomes obvious: space. The front row is wide and commanding, with excellent visibility and supportive seats that can be heated, ventilated, and power-adjusted in just about every way. Materials climb in quality as you move up. Trims to cloth in the base, but leather, wood trim, and ambient lighting in the higher ones. Dominating the dash is a 17.7-inch infotainment screen with sharp graphics and quick responses, paired with an 11-inch digital gauge cluster. Both are customizable and support wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Premium trims even get a head-up display and Bose audio. Second-row passengers are treated well, with plenty of legroom and options for either a 3-seat bench or 2 captain's chairs. Rear climate controls, vents, USB ports, and even heated seats than higher trims make long trips far more comfortable. The third row is where the Suburban really shines compared to many rivals. Adults can sit here without feeling like they've been punished. There's real legroom and decent headroom, making it one of the most usable 3 rows on the market. Behind that third row you still get over 40 cubic feet of cargo space, enough for luggage or a big grocery run. Fold it down, and the space grows dramatically, maxing out at over 140 cubic feet. Whether you're hauling a soccer team or moving furniture, the Suburban can handle it. On the road, the Suburban delivers exactly what you expect and a little more. Engine choices start with the 5.3-liter V8 producing 355 horsepower, a 6.2-liter V8 with 420 horsepower for those who want more punch, and a 3.0-liter Duramax Diesel inline-six that trades horsepower for torque, delivering a stout 495 pound-feet. All engines are paired with a 10-speed automatic transmission that keeps things smooth and responsive. Rear-wheel drive comes standard, with four-wheel drive optional across most trims. Fuel economy isn't its strongest point, as you'd expect. The smaller V8 returns about 15 miles per gallon in the city and around 20 on the highway, while the 6.2 dips lower but rewards you with effortless acceleration. The diesel is the smart pick for long highway trips, offering better efficiency and plenty of torque for towing. Speaking of towing, when properly equipped, the Suburban can pull up to 8,200 pounds. That's enough for a decent-sized camper, boat, or trailer, and Chevy's trailering tech makes the process far easier and safer. The ride is surprisingly refined for something this big. Independent rear suspension is standard, which improves handling and comfort, and upper trims offer magnetic ride control or adaptive air suspension, which constantly adjusts to the road. On highways, the Suburban feels composed and quiet, with wind and road noise kept under control. Steering is light but predictable, brakes are strong, and body roll is well managed for such a large SUV. It's not nimble, but it's steady, comfortable, and confident to the kind of qualities you want on long family road trips. Unique selling points come down to three things: space, versatility, and choice. Few SUVs give you a third row this roomy, paired with cargo space that remains useful even when all seats are occupied. The variety of trims lets you choose between rugged off-road focus, sporty styling, or true luxury. And having three very different engine options including a torque-heavy diesel means there's a Suburban for different kinds of buyers. So let's talk price. The 2026 Chevrolet Suburban starts around $65,000 for a base LS with rear-wheel drive. Step up through the trims, add four-wheel drive, larger engines, and premium options, and a fully loaded high country can cross into the mid-80s. It's not cheap, but considering the size, capability, comfort, and tech on offer, it's right in line with what you'd expect from this segment. At the end of the day, the Suburban is not for everyone. It's big, it's thirsty, and it needs space to live. But for families who want room for everyone, cargo for everything, towing power for the weekend toys, and the latest safety and comfort features, it's hard to beat. The 2026 model doesn't change what the Suburban is up, it refines it, modernizes it, and makes it just a little easier to live with every day. That's the 2026 Chevrolet Suburban. If you were shopping, which engine would you choose? Either the standard V8, the big 6.2, or the torque-rich diesel? Let us know in the comments below. Hit that like button if this review helped you out, and don't forget to subscribe to Ride Radar for more deep dives into the cars and trucks that matter. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next drive.